Get everything up. Need to finish writing the Discord ping in a second too. And is this working? Am I live? I can't run ads. I'm going to assume that it's fine. And Kaz, hello. Happy Wednesday. Congrats on getting first. Alright, hold on. I'm going to send the Discord ping. That's gonna have to do. Okay. Alright, welcome everybody. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It's your first time being here? Well, welcome in. We're definitely going to be doing something with the weekly pack to start, and I wanted to do tomatoes only, because I think this is the first time I've had soda, tomato, and tomato in a pack, so yeah, that's going to be something we do today. We're going to either do... Oh, actually, did I put this in the thumbnail? Dude, I closed it. Okay, I'm assuming we're doing 4-letter pets only. I have pets that have more than, well, 6 or more legs. I've revamped the 1-1s only pack. Brown pets, cephalopods, maybe transforms or pets that start with the M. So those are my thoughts. And yeah. Is it always this dead? What? I've been live for a minute. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna queue up the weekly thing then. I need to just double check I'm not forgetting something. Okay, so we're gonna call that Tom. We're doing tomatoes only to start. Tom with 2 M's. There we go, okay. So this is every pet on your team has to have a tomato. Whether it's the tier 2 Sutter tomato or the tier 6 regular one, doesn't matter. But yeah, that's what we're doing to start. Squids and many legs. I actually don't think I put squids and octopi in the many legs thing. Yeah, the many legs one is mostly like crustaceans, because I think crabs and stuff have 10 legs. All the insects, because they have 6. There is Sepnix that has like 12, 10, I don't know. Quite a lot. And I'm sure there's a couple of other things, but those are the main ones. There's quite a few, but nothing crazy. Soda tomato or regular tomato for perks only. Yeah, and you can have a mix too. So, early game is pretty much just going to be the Sodoth things, but maybe people pivot to the tier 6 ones when we get there. How are people able to join? Follow that. Yeah, so the code isn't, I don't think capitalization matters. Yo, Natek! Thank you for the 18 months. Yo, it has been so long since we talked. I hope you're doing very well. Pinky, good morning. Can you join? You're new? Yeah. As long as you follow the rules, then everyone's welcome. I haven't played in like 2 years. There's been a lot of changes. Yeah, I'm trying to think. 2 years must have been before the Unicorn Pack 2. What's the rule? It's tomatoes only. So there's 2 types of tomatoes in the game as equipment. You can play any pets you want, but they're only allowed to be on your team if they are, currently holding one of the tomatoes. You're talking to Auto Gaming. We're going to do a video of him showing you all the new stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, do you remember what the last thing was that... I'm not phrasing that very well. Do you remember what the newest update was before you stopped playing? Because I'm assuming it must have been before the Unicorn Pack, but I can't remember what kind of big stuff happened before that. So each game is impossible. It's not impossible. You wouldn't be able to use a leech with something until you get the tier 6 tomato, though. Because, yeah, using a leech with a Sudeth tomato, it would remove it, so... Yeah, it's unfortunate. Just grinding to pack and ranked, got like top 5. Alright, you're good now to quit. Honestly, I kind of respect that. Like, I don't like playing competitive in most games, but whenever I do, I tend to do it just to try and, like, see how high of a rank I can hit, and then I don't touch it again. So, yeah. Same, really. Alright. We're probably good to get started on this, I think. It's going to be a bit of a warm-up game, but... Yeah, remember, the first tomato you can get is tier 2, I think, so I don't want to see anything on your teams yet. But good luck, everybody. Let's jump in. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the weekly pack, and we're doing tomatoes only. So in this one, every pet on your team has to have some kind of tomato equipment, whether that's the tier 2 Sudoth tomato or the tier 6 regular tomato. Doesn't matter, and you can have a mix of both. But yeah, nothing on your team unless it has one of those. You are allowed to soth without anything, or with something else if you want. And that's kind of the only rule, so... Yeah, good luck. I might try and find... You know what, I'm just gonna do that. Freeze this for a combo, but I'll get the breadcrumb. Let's be the... Oh, I wanted to be desperate something. Did it save? Nope. Okay, so if I stack these now, we can find a tier 2. I can't play anything yet, but... You know, it'd be nice to have something ready. Also, having breadcrumbs probably isn't very helpful. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna buy these now. I have to sell them again and everything, but... Yeah, we missed anyway, right? Goodbye, everything. We roll for sloth. Doesn't really matter. Like, if I didn't get a combo ready to try and find something, you know, worth putting a tomato on, then... There wasn't really anything else to do in these early turns, I think. Yeah. We'll see. You're blocking your shop? Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't going to keep the cockroaches frozen over here. Like, I could have tried and find a tier 3, but that would have been very expensive, so... Yeah, the important thing was making sure I had a chance to find the tomato, at least. Okay, tomato, good. I'm only going to be able to buy one thing this turn regardless, so I'm actually okay rolling a few times to try and find something decent to put it on. And this is definitely decent. So there we go, Peacock. Hurt, gain 3 attack, and the Sudoth tomato is hurt if still standing, gain permanent 1 HP once. So that's great. And I will freeze this. I wouldn't actually mind running a second one, but... Yeah, short of that, I can just stack it on top, and at least I still have something to do. Freeze a jellyfish, maybe, but... I don't know. I think we still just kind of roll, try and find another tomato. Wyvern would be cool. I think there is a fun build you can do with tadpole, maybe, but... Yeah, not really sure. Got the super autopet's name? I'm gonna have a hard time finding that, but congratulations. Ah, there it is. Nice. Yeah, I've still never had that, I think. Does it count if a leech... Ooh. Removes tomato. It does not. So yeah, if you use a leech onto something with Sudoth tomato, it will remove it instantly, so... Yeah, if you want to use leech with something, wherever that is, then you're going to have a regular tomato on the thing that it's eating. I don't know what I'm meant to do here. I'm definitely doing one of these, but... Yeah, I guess I roll and... We just, like, stack this next turn. Dude, where are the tomatoes? I need another one. I can't just run a single guy. Not freezing all of this. I could take a wyvern still, but we're going to be at tier 3. It's not horrible, maybe, but it's not good. Like, Keenoe would be fun. Porcupine? I don't know. There's actually not too many things I'm interested in there. I'm gonna freeze these. Like, I'm probably not gonna buy the wyvern before I stack Peacock, but I might buy it anyway if the tier 4 thing's bad. Again, if we find a tomato for it. Tomato, please. Parrots. Parrot lynx is fun. So maybe. Yeah. I think I'm happy for that, but we still need stuff, yes. Okay, so I finally have a second thing. It's not very good right now, but if I can get a sniper comp going, it's fine. There's potentially other things I could use it with, but I think that's my... Yeah, probably my favorite build of the week. Might not be the best, but it's interesting. So yeah, we'll send that. I could have frozen the wyvern, actually. I said that'd be an okay thing to play. But yeah, I don't know, we can roll a bit more. Sorry, not elephant, but yeah, tuna, porcupine would be cool. Yeah, no, I should have frozen the wyvern. Okay. Why do you keep finding tomatoes when you have 5 gold left? I mean, at least you're finding things. Took me forever to find this second one. Yep, sure. Okay, well that's kind of nice. Feint to give a random friend +1/+1 for every time this was heard. So this isn't anything crazy yet, but, you know, if it's scaling with the tomato, then... Yeah, hopefully it tanks more hits in the fight, and then we can get some scaling from that. Still don't really trust Parrot to do anything with either of these, but... Maybe I'm better off just getting the, like, 1/1 buff for you instead of hoping that it survives a hit. So yeah, we'll copy that one instead, I think. And yo, Blaze! Congratulations. You do have this a little bit wrong, but... Yeah, Sloth does not have to have a tomato if you want to run him with something else. Yeah. Awesome find. Is that a tomato on the salad? I don't know, it's just a red circle. I still kind of want the wyvern. Okay, well, either way, I think we're trying to find, like, Lynx snipey stuff. So any XP, Lynx, Parrot, maybe cans, but we still kind of need... Oh. Yes, I actually am going to do that now, I think. So we're just going to level you up. Yeah, get some stats down, fine. It's going to be really weird trying to pivot, so I think... That was incredible, by the way. So yeah, I think getting stats down on my team is probably more worth it than usual. But yeah, you being a 9/12 level 2 already is crazy good. Blaze, please. I know you have a sloth, but the other guys need tomatoes as well. It's the whole point. Hey. Sam, hello? Okay, so buying stats, probably not. Like, it's fine. And I love the zebra, but... Yeah, I think we try and find some other stuff to use. Yep. Hold on. I'm going to sell that, but I'm going to do it to the end of my turn, I think. And that is exactly why. Don't think I'm going to try silver you up again, but... Yeah, I'm going to leave that. So we have a tomato ready, I have some chocolate, so I can level the parrot next turn, and then buy a tier 6 and give it the tomato on the same turn. So that's not a bad setup. I do still kind of hate my parrot because it's not doing anything. But it could be worse. Dom, hello. It didn't even have to die. This tune is just amazing. Polar bear. Okay, I'm kind of into that. Am I more into that than chocolating the parrot? Because I'd really only chocolate the parrot to try and find a good tier 6. You know, if we get an early behemoth down, then that's great. Mantis shrimp would work with the parrot. But honestly, most of the rest I don't really need. So I could just take a polar bear and start cooking shop things. But I'd rather take the risk, you know. I want a behemoth or something. Let's see what this does. God, I wish I could cycle the small one. Because that could give me a trigger on the tuna and peacock permanently, but then it would just cleanse all my tomatoes. So I don't think I do that. I think I tomato you and we start cooking a gorilla. So start of 10, give random frozen shop pets. +4, yeah, I just can't risk the crow. Oh well, we can cook this. If we find future XP, then yeah, probably onto here. Wino Leech, it's OP AF. Because it doesn't work with sort of tomato. You know, you can use it with a regular tomato, but it would cleanse the... Yeah. It cleanses this when it gets hurt, so, yeah. Would technically be illegal to use. Flying stew. Oh, I wish I could take Bonobo. I just want the extra XP. Nah. Still no. Also not sure about you. I'd like to play more things. I just don't know whether I freeze this or not. I really want to get the polar bear level. And like, I'm not gonna buy this for a long time. I might leave this. Flounder. I'd have to freeze it. I don't want to. Like, I could freeze flounder, the pigeon, and then, you know, targeted food. And it'd be a little bit cheaper. Well, like, 7 gold all in all for 2 XP. But I really only have one place I want to put that XP, and it doesn't even make me stronger. There we go. Okay, so definitely open with this. Double gorilla, probably not. Try and get the polar bear leveled again, maybe? That's fine. So do you and just roll the rest away. I do know that I have other gorilla XP, but yeah, anything I freeze on the left side might eat my stats, and that would be horrible, so yeah, while I have HP to play with, I think we just kind of agreed to try and make one really big guy. Alright, so send again. What's the rule set? Pets with tomato? Yeah. Everything has to have the subtle tomato or T6 regular tomato. And I'd like to get some of these down, because I don't know, the scaling's fine, but the later in the game you are, the less you're probably going to get out of it, and it obviously doesn't really help during the fight itself. Well, rarely, anyway. I'll take the draw. That's a level. Okay, we're definitely doing that. Silky. If we're making things really big, then Silky could be good. I'm still kind of sad I haven't found a behemoth or anything, but you know, at least we're cooking you. Yeah, this is tough. I don't know whether to freeze one of these. Like, a mantis shrimp would be cool as well. But I still have to find another thing, and I don't want to split it. I'm gonna roll it for now. Where do I even put this? I could put it on the parrot and then try and cook another parrot, but that feels bad. I'm gonna leave the chocolate, and I'm gonna try and find tomatoes. There we go. I'm gonna freeze that as well, so... Okay. I don't know what I'm buying next turn, but I'm happy with the behemoth as well, so one of these is getting bought. And actually, I assume I buy behemoth first, because then it just scales by itself anyway. Okay, good. So we're just going to get you down. Buy this, give it regular tomato. Buy this for XP. Keep rolling, cook you. Yeah. And I do think I'm going to do it this way. You're already plenty big, so I think having you behind this might make you survive some extra hits. Still do not have a good target for parrots. But that's fine. I hope. Imagine a crab rave rule set. Only crabs. I mean, we've done crustaceans before. I'm trying to think, have we done crabs only as well? Like, there's crab, hermit crab, coconut crab. And spider crab. We have 4 crabs. I think doing crabs only could be fun. Yeah, it's a big team. So I'm very glad I'm healthy, because, yeah, we're not doing crazy well here. Definitely want another tomato down. I could do this now to try and save HP. Like, I think this is big enough. But then I'd have, like, depending on what I sell, I'd have, like, 6, 7 gold to try and find another thing, to freeze. So I don't think I risk it. Definitely do that. No. I still can't spawn. I could overwrite one of these and then cycle spawn, I could do it on tuna maybe, but I think I do need to get rid of a lot of these. I think Silky could be good, actually. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do this. So let's get you down. I'm going to start cooking up at Silky. Yeah, I'm going to keep this positioning, I think. There we go. So yeah, if we do get another behemoth or something, then Silky's going to be very nice. Potentially same with Gorilla if someone snipes it early, but the most consistent snipe things are either right at the front because of Mantis or right at the back because of tomatoes. Which I can't really use Silky with. I could, but I won't. There's another one. Okay, so I could try and use Parrot with Silky, but I don't think I'd be able to make that work. I need the Parrot to have more attack than the Silky, and I'm cooking the Silky, so I think I just eat this now. Get rid of that, we get another Behemoth going. Yep. I'm probably way too late to try and do this, but I'm thinking we cook this for as long as we can, we play it instead of the tuna. And then after that, we can use the polar bear to try and cook up one last thing that we swap out the polar bear for. So lucky my backline didn't die there. Nice. These are pretty late, trying to get a level 2 behemoth turn 16. Like, I'm fairly healthy, but it's not like it's the best time to be doing this. But, we got some time to play with, so keep it going. And, yeah, maybe Peach of Immortality is the play now. Because we can't really change equipment. I could get regular tomatoes, but I don't really care about doing that for now. So yeah, it's just getting stats on these, really. You're not going anywhere, so I might try and get you the rest of the way. I'll leave it stew, probably. Keep going, my team. We're not bad. There's a couple of teams that have 40-40s, but that's about where my big guy is. Lean. Okay, so that's 12 a turn. I could cook it one more turn. I'd be wasting some stats, but it makes me stronger now. And then I can start cooking up something else. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, and we're gonna start rolling for another tomato, and it's whatever... Okay. It's just gonna be whatever tomato I can find. So if it's regular, then whatever. Going to... leave that. Hold on, what's the other thing that I want? Like, I'm going to have Silky and then double Behemoth soon, but what else do I want down? Geometric Tortoise might be it, but... yeah, I'm actually going to freeze both of these. I don't know when I'm going to find another tomato. Probably should have been looking earlier than this. How about pets that hurt your own team only? We did that on Sunday. I think. It was either then or the week before then. But we definitely did it recently. Yo. Okay, so you've hit the cap. Hopefully Polar Bear won't keep hitting this. But my even bigger hope is that I can find a tomato this turn. And we can just play it. Great. Alright, so we get Silky down. Gonna give that a regular tomato. And yeah, there's not really a reason to hold on to two of these. It's fine for a turn, but then after that, I risk wasting stats again, so maybe I do try and level one of these. Because it's going to be forever until I buy both. That's a decent amount of time. I'm going to do it. So yeah, we buy that. I'm going to leave the sud off. Let's try and find another regular one, because honestly, I could just cook this for a very long time. So, start a battle, transform 2 friends behind into any useful level 1 faint pets from tier 6. This is great for this one. You're going to be going above 50-50 soon, and when that happens, we do waste some stats. So I may want to consider changing something up. But it's still definitely a lot better than them not having battle abilities. I really want to try and level you. The Silky is probably the right move. Yeah, the Silky's the right move. Let's try and get yours. Continue leaving that tomato. Leveling you. I don't know what we're going to face. There aren't that many scary sniper things around. Like, I'm most scared of this, but it's not like there's crazy spam. So I don't think getting you to level 3 is going to help that much. Just gonna roll it as a tomato, but I still just want to cook this for as long as I can. I'm actually gonna leave that. I don't want to waste it. Same there. I'm not risking wasting the 12-12. It's a lot of stats to lose. I could transform my Polar Bear instead, maybe. Once this guy gets a little bit bigger. Like 52. It's going to be 56 this turn. Like, that's not wasting that many stats for a big, you know, ability. But yeah, if we get much further, then I may want to do something about that. Sure. Keep it going. Okay, so 6 of us left. Lots of behemoths around. Some of them pretty spooky. I don't know. I feel like I have a good team, but I also don't trade very well into some of these. Do I like Joe Biden or Donald Trump? Well, I'm not really into American politics, but yeah, can't say I'm a fan of Trump. Yo. Another one down. Top 5. Okay, it's looking pretty good, and we can keep cooking this, which is great. Can I find your level, please? you know, that isn't this one. Never going to... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. I would want that to get to level 3, but again, I'm not wasting 12-12 to make it happen. Because this is going to be the team, you know. Eventually we sell Polar Bear on, like, the final turn. And we're going to be losing 10-10 by transforming you with the Silky, but I still think it's better than putting you further forward. So yeah, for now we continue. No, Phoenix. Oh, actually, level 2, we're fine. Yeah, I saw that it was replacing my coconut, and yeah, it was actually fine. So do I do this? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a Silky level. I'd have to roll into all the XP, like, immediately. So maybe I do just buy some extra stats while I'm here. 2-2, and then we can try and find a last tomato in case I am about to lose. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this. If I don't freeze it, then there's a chance I just don't find one in the next, like, 3 turns, so... Yeah, maybe just buy that next turn. We'll see. And I'm keeping these together. So now we're wasting 15-15, you know, between the two of them. It's getting worse. Patak, good morning. You're driving, can't stay. Okay, very understandable. Oh, it's just us two. Do I greed another turn? Also, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, I could just, like, pill a... No, I don't know. I'd be losing scaling by doing it. And I'd have to do it, like, now, because there's no room. But yeah, I could potentially, like... pill an Ammonite to transform one of these instead. It makes sense, and I kind of want to wait a little bit longer, because, like, this team isn't getting stronger, you know? Like, they're capped out on scaling. I think that's the team I just beat. So, like, maybe have a little look. And find a pill. I need 2 of those. I will freeze chocolates, but... Oh. Yeah, nah, just forget this. Okay, next time we sell Polar Bear, we buy this, give it the tomato, and then I think we're done. Still a draw, right? It's not, because the tomato kills me. Ugh. Alright, whatever. We're getting another, like, 100 down. This is definitely good enough. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll try and get you the rest of the way. It's like 3-3 now. Maybe? I also need to decide what I'm doing with this, because... Yeah, if it's at the back, it's definitely getting triggered instantly. But it feels like it's too small to get good value against anything that isn't the backline, so I don't know. Maybe I just start transforming that with the Silky. You know, I could do something like that, maybe. I'm going to. Let's just go crazy with these. Alright, so we're saying goodbye to the Gorilla ability. But I'm wasting the elite stats that way, so hopefully I get decent trades. Forgot about the front line, but I think this is okay. Yep. HP everywhere. It would dodge this, so it's not wasted. But I kind of want to roll and try and find a Silky level, so let's do that. Yeah, leave the stats. Last level, please. Oh, game, you are too kind. I will freeze a behemoth, thank you. Okay, so if they're running a 100 at the front, I probably don't want to be running both of my biggest things into it. Unfortunately, I don't really know what positioning is better, so... I don't know, it's kind of all horrible. Maybe it's better to just, like, throw all this at it. It's like, it's a 50-50 and then a 50-50. That's enough to clear it, and then everything else is about that or bigger, so... Yeah, try. I didn't see what I transformed. But it doesn't matter, we have it. Alright, cool. Well, GG's. Good game, everybody. Yeah, fun lobby. Okay, I'm glad that kind of went well, because I was kind of afraid that having like a restricted thing with the weekly was going to be really unfun. Which people might still argue, because it was all like just behemoth spam, but... yeah, I enjoyed it. GG, you hope no one noticed you built an Ammonite onto your 100 behemoth. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to remember. You know, because when I was looking at Silky Behemoth for a minute, I was thinking, oh, well, if we transform like a crazy massive thing into a lionfish, say, then, you know, we can get insane value, but it doesn't work that way, because it always gets reset down to 50-50 again. You got messed up by the new Ammonite too. Okay, well, that's the other side of it. Yeah, so you can't actually use it to get levels anymore. Permanently, anyway, because you do get extra XP for rolling, but it's only in battle. And I learned that the hard way, because in, like, I don't know. It's probably like a month ago now, I bought one of these and spent like 20 gold rolling to pill it, and it did nothing. So that was cool. Anyway, nice warm-up game. I'm thinking maybe not cephalopods next. You like 4-letter pets? So yeah, any pets that in English have exactly 4 letters in their name. It's like up to Baku, Mink, everything at tier 3, up to Lynx. Big fan of Lynx. Up to Ibex, up to Wolf, and up to Yeti. So decent amount of stuff to play with. Gotta queue that. Call it 4 hour, I don't know. How did someone type that in so fast? Okay, title's updated. I have a chapter marker. I think all is good. You got messed up because it does closest friend behind when it used to do friend furthest ahead. Okay, that part I had completely forgotten because I don't use them very often. Yeah, all I know is people were, I don't want to say abusing them, but they were very strong in, like, you know, custom pack arena. So I'm assuming that's why it got reworked. Run more than one mouse, it becomes mice, and that's 4 letters. You get to use the super auto pet's name again because you spend money. Alright. I try not to reuse my names, but half the time I don't have time to select a name, and then I think it just defaults to whatever I had the run before. But yeah, I like mixing it up, even if I don't really pay a lot of attention to the names I'm picking. Anyway, we don't need to wait here too long, so I'm going to say another 20 seconds, then we're probably good to start. So yeah, just as a reminder, every individual pet on your team has to have exactly 4 letters in the name. It is like half of the pack, but yeah. Something I'm not sure about is whether I'm missing any secret pets, but I don't know. I don't have a nice way to filter for that, and I don't think it would matter most of the time, so I'm kind of just ignoring it, I think. The Ranger, hello? My cat 2 times and his cats? Yeah, this is not it. No skirting the rules. Oxen. Okay, now you're getting fancy with it. Still very much illegal, but yeah. Okay, 42. Happy with that number. Good luck, everybody. Let's get going. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing 4-letter pets only, so in this one, when you end your turn and go into the fights, you can only use pets that have exactly 4 letters in the English language. So that is up to Baku at tier 1, up to Mink at tier 2, all of tier 3, up to Lynx at tier 4, up to Wolf at tier 5, and up to Yeti at tier 6. So all of those things and everything to the left of them, all food is allowed, anything goes in the shop phase. And I don't even need to think, just easy thing there. And I'm probably going to leave these ones because I already have a good start. You know, try and find more ducks, maybe. And the fish, definitely. But I'm probably going to end up wasting those stats. Unless I get it later. What if you're bad at spelling? Then we are one and the same. But yeah, rules are rules. Dude, I've already seen this shop like 3 times. I'm not interested. No, I want these. Here we go. Okay, so we can stack the ducks next turn. Hopefully there'll be a decent tier 2 anyway. Like, crab would be good. I kind of like swan, but I think worm might be the next best thing. Maybe mink. Yeah, hopefully we get some stuff down, and then I can combine fish and all as well. I'm going to leave this, though. It'd be a decent buy sell if I'm also doing the duck, but yeah, I want to try and find a tier 2. See if we get lucky. Can it please change to most healthy? I have no idea. I feel like it's probably been that way for a very long time, but yeah, I always forget. Yeah, I'm definitely doing fish after duck, so we just start here. There's a wolf, but I don't care. I think. Like, before attack, copy a useful food perk from a random enemy. I don't know if people are going to have useful food perks. I'm kind of more tempted to take bear and, like, wall chicken something, but I don't have things I want to wall chicken. Let me do it anyway. Let's do that and save duck for later. So yeah, I'm going to use you to replace my weakness thing there, so you're just going to end up with honey. I think positioning's probably okay. The mink. I can, like, swap the... Oh, wait, if we find a swan, I could frog swap some stuff. There's something I could do there, but I don't know how I'm going to make room, so I'm just going to ignore it, actually. But yeah, I was thinking if I'm going to sell duck anyway, I could have, like, a swan which has terrible base stats. And then swap it over. Same with worm. Would be decent, maybe. African penguin. No. Can't use it. I'm debating cycling, but yeah. I think I'm good. Crab's pretty okay. Do that. Could overwrite you if I wanted, but yeah, I'm gonna keep rolling. Reason to... Oh, chicken. I could make my fish even scarier. Maybe I should just pill my bear. I could buy another wall chicken on you and then pill it onto both of these. Lima's decent, and I don't really care about the other food. I'm gonna freeze wall chicken. Okay, send that again. You got stuck on the logging in screen. I feel like that never catches for me. Toad. Okay, big fan of Toad. I'm thinking roll a bit first, maybe. Or I could just combine the fish and then, yeah, kind of ignore it. Sell the duck if we do find a decent tier 4, because Lynx would be very fun, Hawk would be very good. And honestly, I'd take any of the others if it's a semi-miss, so... Yeah, I think I sell ducks, then we can get a Toad and a Hawk down. It's pretty good. So +2 to each of those. Bit more tempted to do you, but still no. And yeah. I want to do this, but I also want an easy way to cleanse it. Let's do it anyway. Double the bear, sure. I actually do kind of have a use for that now. I'm gonna leave the cherries. I trust we can find the bear level soon, so I'm not gonna worry about changing equipment. It doesn't mean I'm kind of weak to other people's starter battle snipes, but maybe we're okay. Stack that. Maybe give you garlic. I can do you. Just in case. I could always have the bag on something else. It's kind of big, but I don't need to worry about it too much. And I don't want any of this. Let's try and find the bear level. Or you. Sell crab, get other toad down. I think that's fine. It kind of builds into the same synergy, because I normally never use bears, but if we have a lot of toad levels around, then having more honey could be really cool. So yeah, I'll give it a go. So faint to give honey to all pets within one space, and that just means they die and then summon a bee. Start a battle, deal 7 damage to the opposite enemy, and enemy hurt, make it weak, works 2 times per battle. I don't know, it's not a horrible team, and it does have some direction, but I'm not actually sure how good this is right now. No. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Cockatoo. More stats for you. I like that. And we can probably end on like a deer war chicken. Like that I'm pretty happy to leave at the front. Kind of like use or something, but yeah, we definitely have better things now. Don't think I have... Yeah, you only take perks. It's not like it cleanses ailments, so I'm not going to worry about more. Good level, good equipment. Send it, I trust. Let's see what we're working with. I do need to worry about fleas at some point, but I'm not that big yet. A lot of tuna around. Yeah, that wasp is going to get scary as well. It's going to like one-shot everything. Imagine if they made actual tournaments like this. I mean, there are more official versus game things going on. I'm just not very like plugged into that side. Can I sell fish? I feel like I can't leave Cockatoo Crow here. It's gonna be a shame if Cockatoo hits the deer, but I mean, it's still not that bad. Good, okay. So yeah, we probably want to find tier 6s over tier 5s, because there's some decent stuff here, but if we can get a Puma... Actually, it's just Puma that would be good for scaling down here, but still. I like those more. Let's cycle this, buy other bear, protect you, I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's do something like that. Okay, so block ailment or 8 damage once. So that should protect me from a level 1 hawk at least. Lynxes can still go anywhere. Very glad you survived. Okay, something good, please. Orca. Well, that's still something to play, and honestly, I might just level that up now then. You know, cycle Crow. No, I wouldn't have enough money. Whatever, I'm doing it anyway. Alright. So yeah, we do that. I think we just roll. Gonna hold on to Blobfish, because more XP is always going to be nice, but... Yeah, I don't think it's worth selling anything just to get the level right now. I am probably going to want to have an empty space so I can cycle scale. But I don't have permanent things yet. Yeah, we need to find other things to play. I'll do these. I might just get rid of Bear next turn. I kind of like the rest of this team more. Could have been worse, but we're definitely going to lose. It's relatively close. Show me something good. Okay, don't love it, but yeah. SL Bear, maybe. Cycle you, cycle these, and on a 4 squad. Could be worse. It's just like what I do. I don't know what I'm keeping, and I feel like if I get too greedy and I try and go like, you know, Orca triple Puma or something, I'd die long before I get there, so... Yeah, maybe I have to commit to the Hawk at least. Or Toad, actually. If I'm keeping Orca, which I definitely am, then Toad might be better for me. Let's make you larger. We don't really need it. Yeah, I don't know. I could have taken a Seal, but I feel like that doesn't really fit into the build. Yeah. It's a shame I can never find Lynxes when I want them. Alright, Puma, please. Let me get my double money. Double food. Orca. Sell Deer, play second Orca, and just run that until the end. Could definitely be worse. I don't know, though. I feel like with this build, Ibex is the next thing that I need to try and find. But yeah, that'd probably be better if I had a sniper. And I can't fit everything onto the team, and you're not the sniper, I mean. I'm just going to cycle this and end on that separately, I think. And then probably stack a 10. Mongoose. I still think a Lynx might be fine. Need to not screw that up. Finally have a full squad and I almost left you at the front anyway. Zebra wants you to keep Hawk, yeah. Yeah, he's getting very big. Dude, what do I do with this team? Like, sell this, stack these, play Lynx, buy some food. I really do feel like Ibex is the next best thing I can get. If I'm not getting a Puma, anyway, because that helps with scaling if I find good toys, but... You know, I might be able to scale enough just by buying these things, so I don't know whether I need more spam or what. I'd feel better if you were level 3, because then I could just go all in on spam, but... Yeah, I think I'm keeping double Orca, honestly. If we can just find enough XP, then that's fine. And yeah, I think you might just be a part of the team now. So I'm going to commit to both of these. Actually, I'm going to put this here. We'll end on you for this turn, but we're going to roll. Rolled a Starfruit. I actually kind of wanted that. Yeah, I think Lynx is going to get sold. I want to sell Hawk, but I don't think I can. The Zebra. Yeah, I don't know how I'm fitting all these things in. It'd be nice to have the Lynx, because if I get it to level 3, it could do 3 snipes, and we can potentially get all the weakness out before we start throwing all the little spammy guys around. I just don't know if I can afford to sell this and not die. Like, ideally, I sell both of these and play an Ibex, but then it's still awkward about what I'm running at the front. I think I do just sell Lynx. Like, we sell Lynx, we just keep this team, and I ignore Ibex. I'm gonna do that for now. Okay, not how I wanted to end the turn, but I think I had to do something like this. If I don't take Ibex, I don't think I stand a chance against teams that have proper scaling. Two of those for a minute. Ambrosia, try and protect it. There are ailments. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to find better. We'll just get that. Starfruit, in case I do find better. We'll keep it this way, and then I will have a look at the teams. I do see people saying there's been cheaters for a while. Yeah, like Mac. Cat does have 3 letters, unfortunately. I don't know how easy I'm going to be able to pick out other cheaters, but hopefully that's it. Or is it Stingray on this team? It's a shame that the Wasp teams died, but yeah, I guess it was too weak to snipey stuff. I can't lose. I don't love not winning, but I do love not losing. I'm gonna check this. Melon! Okay, I think that's actually pretty great. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not getting rid of Hawk. I think, I don't know. I don't want to get rid of Hawk because I need something at the front, because Toad and Ibex kind of need to be backline things. Not necessarily, but if I don't have a sniper, then yeah. Again, multiple snipers if I get it high level. And again, get rid of the cat, Lucan. Please, guys, it's a simple rule. Alright. Let's pump these up a little bit. Do that. Try and find a pill. We can probably do that for this turn, actually. I don't want to leave it behind the Toad, but we can have it further back. Or not. Maybe because it's Melon, I am better off having that at the front to try and dodge a... yeah, awkward replacement. I do think Ambrosia is the best thing I can find, but... yeah, I don't know what my odds are there. And there are... it's so frustrating. Like, almost every team has a sniper, but there's not that many, so I don't know whether it's a bad idea to take Melon or not. Because, like, I feel like we're not going to get that much value out of Potato, but if this just blocks, like, a 5 damage snipe, then who cares? Whatever. Cycle through these and on Humor for a turn. Okay, we are going to get rid of this. Everything else is kind of too integral, and I need to leave Hawk at the front with this kind of build, so... you're getting the stats, we're definitely not getting rid of it. Hopefully we're not dead. It's a big team. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. Well, still, made it fairly far in. So yeah, GG's. Good luck to the rest of you. I still kind of enjoyed that. I think that was a decent pack. Yeah, it was interesting. Like, Orc is always fun. Why else stressing out spelling? Counting's the real issue. Not entirely wrong. Okay. So, I'm feeling it between these two next. We're probably going to do 1-1s only today, but might end with that, maybe. Did we try the brown pack? Yeah, we're going to do the brown pack. Alright. Let Brun. So this is brown pets only, so anything that's kind of, yeah, brown through beige type colors. Only 6 of us left. Don't think I've ever made it this far. There's no way, right? I feel like I've seen your name at the, you know, on like my death screen more than a few times. But yeah, hope it goes well for you. Let me update the title and stuff. Good, okay. Didn't see anything that wasn't inherently brown when you looked at the pack. That's the idea. So all the actual stuff in the pack you're allowed to use. Again, there might be some ways to get non-pack pets, so please don't do that if it's very clearly not brown. But yeah. Stick to the spirit of it, and you can pretty much just play normally. Quickie while we wait. I mean, I don't think we need to wait too long. There's 6 people left. I can't remember how much HP there was, but... you know, I'll give it a couple of minutes. Probably get most of the people that were... yeah, in the last game. In. What's the challenge? Brown pets only. So yeah, for this one, again, it's not really a challenge because it's relatively enforced, but it's the theme. You died number 3, 2 people left. Cool. Top 3 is always nice. Why 64 players? 65 seems better. Someone has clearly never played Minecraft. Now, if you double 2 enough times, then you get 64. It's just a special number. You haven't? Oh no. I'd say I recommend it, but I actually haven't played Minecraft in a very long time now. Yeah, I'm old. I haven't kept up with the updates. Now it seems like scary to get into. Have you done a worst pets pack? No. Feel like it would be mean. It's a fun game. It is. Or again, I had fun with it. I still watch some Minecraft stuff sometimes, but yeah, too much has happened and I've just... I don't know. I probably would play it if I had like a reason to. Don't think I'd do a solo world, but you know, multiplayer stuff's always fun. How old am I? 27. Yeah. That. Okay, anyway, I forgot to start, so I think we're gonna do that now, so yeah, good luck. Remember, you can basically use any of the normal stuff in the pack, just try and stick to things being mostly brown. So yeah, good luck, let's go. Alright, everybody, welcome. We're in the brown pack, and we're doing brown pets only, so basically everything you see here you're allowed to use. If there's non-shop stuff that you're able to get, then, you know, make sure it's also mostly brown, but that's the theme of this one. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. Sloth is brown anyway, so who cares about that? I want double jumpers. Okay, start to battle, jump attack the second enemy for 3 damage. I don't know if that's good or bad at this stage. I'm going to trust that it just doesn't matter at all. Nice. Pied Tamara would be kind of cool. But I don't have trumpets, and I don't think there are trumpet generators, yeah, coming up anytime soon, so... I don't know, maybe I just roll, try and find combos instead. Otter. That could be worse. Double buying Otter. It won't queue me up for having a combo next turn, but... I still kind of want to do this. Just try and hit like one of these once at least. Yeah, there we go, okay. Oh, perfect. All right. No regrets. So I'm going to do something like this then. Let's have you in the second position, so if other people have African wild dogs, then, you know, you can actually tank it, and it won't be as much of a waste as this guy taking a hit. And everyone else can just kind of sit where they are. That works. Is it anything goes in this pack? Pretty much, yeah. Oh, God. E. Going flawless so far. Fried shrimp. I could use that on you and then stack it in here, and then we could have a very high attack African wild dog. The issue is kind of pointless when it always attacks for 3 at the start and then probably dies. Do it to something else, but yeah, I don't really care about buffing these. Let's see. I'm going to freeze it, but let's roll, see if we can find something better. Let's sell level and a bat, which I like both. Aardvark. Enemies summoned. There are a lot of cockroaches around. Maybe trumpet dogs, crickets. Not really anything at tier 2, like lizard maybe, but yeah, prefer Aardvark out of those. We'll do this. So before attack, make a random enemy weak, works 1 time per battle. Enemy summoned, gain +2/+2. So we want to go against summon comps. Don't know how much I care, but it'd be nice to at least get 1. A little stat thing on there. Yay. Oh. It's actually kind of scary. Okay, great. So, if I get you leveled up, then you need to survive hits, so I don't even know if I want you to have more attack. I just don't know what to do. I'm not going to buy any other food. At least until the next tier. So I think I'm going to keep this frozen for now, but we're just going to roll. Like, the most important thing is just finding XP. And not for you. Bat, otter, and African wild dog. Show me any of those. Good. Now I'm more tempted to try and, yeah, conserve money or something. Yeah, I think I will put that on there then. So +3 attack, -1 HP. Not the best thing for a bat, but, you know, might be able to trade now. Hound's a bit spooky. Yeah, there's a few owls coming in as well. Definitely think I'd prefer one of these over my Aardvark. Alright, something good, please. Ooh, scaling or a hawk? Because I could use... like, give friends behind attack and friends ahead HP. So I could use you to scale the bat's HP very easily. My concern is I don't have other things worth scaling right now. Take an ox, maybe. Like, sell this, buy you. Scale, like, attack on these 2, HP there. Hawk makes the most sense, but yeah, I need to try and make something happen here, so that's a good hit. This one's wasted, but doesn't matter as much. Kind of locked out of Owl now, so nah. I'm not going to be playing other things, but that would have been cool with Owl. And scaling, attack, yes. Okay, so HP onto these 2, attack onto these. Friend ahead feints, gain melon and +1 attack, so yeah. Ideally, we make this get its melon ASAP in a fight, but I don't know. Probably wouldn't mess with the order too much. Sorry, cats. Run double. Like, I'm really not using this Aardvark. I don't like having abilities that I can't guarantee value from. You know, like, I don't have anything to make my opponent summon things, so it's just up to them to have summon bets. I'm just going to stack it. We are going to want protection for my front line, but we're quite a way away from that, so maybe fried shrimp you as well. I thought that was croissant. Ignore it. Okay. Alright, levels, please. Any of these 3? That's not one of them, but I will keep that. I don't know if I'm keeping it forever, but... yeah, it's getting big. It's going to be a little bit annoying to get rid of. I just want to find higher tier things. Like, my value is spread so thinly, I don't know what to... yeah. I have to make a nice pivot happen. Nope. Don't think I'm gonna gingerbread. Getting a hawk down. Maybe just freeze? No, I probably sell. Like, there's so many other levels, and it's not like this one actually matters. So yeah, just sell this, get the hawk. And then like further back. So yeah, attack onto all of these. HP there. We can change it. We can maybe give you HP now. I think 8 attack might be enough. Like most of the time. Yeah, we'll get that in earlier then. Still gonna roll for levels though. Sure. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you're already scaling, that's fine. It's the pony team that killed me. Yeah, it's a shame. I want a sniper comp. You know, if I found like 3 lynxes in the shop, I'd be pretty tempted to sell up half my stuff. I would die, but it'd be fun. Declo, hello. Happy Wednesday. We're gonna have to wait. This is... tier 5s do not help me here. Beyond just like playing a Scorpion, like I don't think any of the other ones actually have instant value. Just potato these, try and not lose a turn. But yeah, I might be selling a lot of this soon. It's a shame I never got to flee down. I think that would have been pretty good here. Like, better than the bat, but... I don't know, it's still level 1. Doesn't really make a difference. Brown pets only? Yeah. That seems manageable. Yeah, okay, I hate the aardvark. Aardvark is doing nothing. I would like to not have it anymore. Early behemoth, that's always nice. I really want to hold on to things so I can get more tier 6s, but... yeah, maybe I just sell it now. Get the behemoth down. I'm probably not going to do anything fancy with you, but... yeah, sell that, buy behemoth. Buy this as well, I guess. It gets me close to levels. But I can't do that. Something like this, HP onto all these, attack on here. I don't really care about attack on here, so mostly just so I'm sniping a backline, you know, might make a difference. Yeah, killing a pygmy hog or another aardvark. Not that I'm really afraid of an aardvark, but yeah. No. Okay, I think we're looking for behemoths. I need to start this team, like, just over anew. So, opening with big things. Maybe a Komodo for scaling. It's probably the best way for me to try to improve. If I had, like, proper wide scaling, I'd be kind of into that. Yeah, like, if I had reindeer Komodo, that'd be kind of cool. I just still don't really know what I can get rid of here. Like, do I sell bat for this? It's my only ailment generator. I just don't think it's going to be very good once it's leveled up. So I think bat's probably the next thing I get rid of. I could freeze Walrus, actually. Pulling that isn't too bad. Hitting the Ox would be terrible, but anywhere else is fine. Oh. There we go, okay. Wait, there aren't any pills. There aren't any pills. Okay, ignore wars. I'm gonna sell you. Let's get this down. So yeah, you're scaling HP. Not what I want right now, but... What was that? Yeah, maybe I play this at the front next turn. Just have attack on everything. I don't really need it, but these two definitely benefit from having attack more than anything. And monks. Enter new friends plus 2 attack. Your friends behind plus 2 attack, no friends ahead plus 2 HP. I don't know. This is kind of my only open slot right now. Like, I could sell that for a Komodo very easily. So if I thought I could find a Komodo, I could sell it now, buy Mongoose, and then get a bit funky. Maybe just, like, protect you or something, Coconut. But yeah, I don't think I do. I think we just roll. I'm going to take an Eagle. Don't think I'd be able to make Grizzly work. Just feels too late for some of this stuff. I need to hurry. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem with the Ox. Yeah, I think that's at the front. Okay, but I do have Komodo double Behemoth, which by itself is very good. So now I just need to get more equipment for you. I'm kind of dying, but I'm actually going to take current to just get more money. So yeah, I might want to get rid of Ox, or, you know, risk it being at the front every time. I just don't know what else is... I feel like I have to just lock in on the same thing. Like, I already sold my reindeer. Oh. Coca Bean, probably not. I think a chili over everything here. Yeah, do I sell a sea lion just to start scaling a reindeer? I think it's fine, but then if it hits a big enough behemoth, like even if this is maxed out, a 70/70 behemoth just insta kills a reindeer, so I don't even know if that's worth anything. Yeah, I think these two probably have to go. Definitely the sea lion. Who knows? Maybe I'll just be dead before it matters. I want to do that. These aren't good. I bet they could be good. I like Flea, but not when we're getting shuffled and it might basically end up at the back of my team. I don't know whether I can just freeze this or not. I don't have a good thing to put it on. I'm not taking a monkey. I don't know, maybe Sea Lion's staying. I'm really afraid of dying here. So yeah, we'll just keep this going. You always trigger after the Komodo, so it's not even worth repositioning to try and like get your value. It's just RNG every time, I think. Yeah. At least the position is kind of cool. Okay, I could buy pizza, but just 1 XP on there is the same as like a pizza every turn. Because I actually think this is the team now. I'm very afraid of being dead. Protection on you would be a lot better, so I'm going to keep digging with starfruits. Other okra, yeah. During could also be okay. Carrot on you would be fine. But yeah, there are a lot of ailment things around. Mostly flea, but you know, there's bats. I feel like that might have been something else, but I can't see it. Nah, I keep reading. I like my currents. I keep thinking these are my backline XP. Congrats on being the best Super Pet streamer of all time. Well, thank you. Can't say I agree, but appreciate it. Every round is scary. I mean, that's just what happens when you're on 1 HP. Yeah. Oh? No, it was too much. I thought we were gonna trade. Oh. Whatever. I mean, this was kind of the vision, you know? Like, double behemoth, we had good scaling. Kind of. Definitely could have been better or level 1, but... yeah, that was a decent attempt, I think. So yeah, GG's. Good luck, everybody. Only white now? There aren't enough white pets. I think there's enough for like 3 from every tier. You know, some tiers more than others, but... even then, I think for like tier 1, you'd have to do like... mouse, goose, and silverfish. And this is more like silver gray than anything, and that's definitely the last thing I'd maybe consider white. So yeah, no. One attack but no hurt pets. I don't know. I don't know what I'd run in a team like that. Because if you did one attack without any, like... you know, I could specifically take out hurt abilities, but there's a lot of things that are, you know, hurt adjacent. Like, what is it? If we had a kangaroo in there, it's not a hurt ability, but that would obviously go crazy. I'm sure there's a lot of other things. I don't remember whether attacking's hurt or not. It is. Yeah, we have done that before. Like, I've had a strict, like, 1 HP pets only or 1 attack pets only. But that was a very long time ago, and I didn't know how to balance it, right? White and pink. I don't know. Pink's kind of the same problem. There's a decent number of things that are kind of pink, but... yeah. I wouldn't know how to do only that. Okay, well, I think next up we're doing cephalopods. So this is basically, like, octopi, squids, cuttlefish. So yeah, Dumbo, squid, cuttlefish, blue-ringed octopus, octopus, ammonite, and mimic octopus. So if you want to pull this later, that's also fine. I think that's all good. So call it Ceph. Wait, am I spelling cephalopods wrong? When I pasted it in, it had a red squiggle, but then the squiggle disappeared. I googled it and it's looked okay. Add pill, maybe? Was it not in there? There's a waffle in this one? There is, yeah. We have blue-ringed octopus, so... kinda had to. Patricia says you spell favorite wrong? No, I hate it when I get... like, on my own computer, it's telling me that, you know, the English spelling of stuff is wrong. Like, if it's in random places, sure, but... come on. Let me default to British English, please. Minecraft Pets was a lot of cheating because only Keenoe stream showed the sprites. Yeah, plus that one's probably not... I don't want to say not doable again, but I'm pretty certain the mod thing that I made would have broken by now. Because I think I did that before the Danger Pack came out. Or at the very least, there's been updates since, and it's probably messed with it. I don't trust it. Am I Australian or Brit? I'm Brit. UK. Okay, let's wait another minute-ish. It's great because I don't actually have a way to time that. Oh no, I do. There's a timer in OBS that's down to the second. Okay, so I'm gonna say like... yeah. Yeah, we'll do a minute from now. I thought I was Australian. Can I ask why? You're not the only one. And I know there's a lot of overlap, because sometimes I hear Australians like on TV and stuff, and yeah, they sound like they could be British. What's the cephalopod? It's octopuses. Squids, octopus, and cuttlefish. You don't sound Aussie. No, I definitely do. Was that fine? I need to learn some impressions, actually. I want to be able to do voices. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend. Flaming Drongo. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. Okay, definitely not Australian then. I don't know the lingo. Yes, Ammonite can also be used. I'm pretty certain. Anyway, it's been a... I mean, I had to remake the pack today, but I didn't double check what should be in. But yeah, Ammonite's fine, as is Mimic Octopus. But yeah, I'll point them out when we start, and yeah, we're probably good to go, because it's been well over a minute. So good luck, everybody. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing cephalopods only, so in this one you can only use the different kinds of like octopuses and squids and whatever. So that is Dumbo Octopus, Squid, Cuttlefish, Blue-ringed Octopus, Octopus, Ammonite, and Mimic Octopus you get by pilling an Ammonite. So yeah, those are all your things. All food is allowed, anything goes in the shop phase. Yeah, we're looking for the rolly guy. I don't like him too much. I was tempted. I wasn't against that mouse, but yeah, I just want to double down on trying to get as many things as I can. And the rolls are a lot more helpful for getting something down. Okay, again, we'll have to sell these. I don't want to see anyone else. Oh. That's a lot of dudes. Okay. So there we go. 3 free rolls. Someone had a turn 1 squid. Oh my god. Killed her. Incredible stuff. Oh yeah, sorry, Meow. I'm not sure what we're doing for the next one yet. Like, I have 1/1s only that I want to do. I do want to try, like, max 2 different pets only. Which we could do in, like, the unicorn pack or something, maybe. Yeah, haven't entirely planned it out. Turn 2 Dumbo. It's also pretty good. I do have cherries in here, right? Yeah, okay. So, we're rolling. We need Dumbo and Squid. We will literally ignore everything else. Okay. Roll 3 times, stock any food from the last 3 unlocked tiers. Discounted. So yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling. What is this? It's so good. Okay. So we just buy this, right? And keep ignoring these other things. I also don't know whether to freeze cherries. Because cherries you kind of need if you want Squid to do something. But if I just roll a bunch, we'll get to see a bunch of discounted food. It's from any pack, so it might not even be cherries, but... You know, maybe I'll be so strong that I won't need cherries. Also, frog swap. A frog swap between a Dumbo and a Squid would be great if I had, like, at least 2 of each. But I definitely can't just hold on to that. And I don't want these. Yeah, gross. Only CPS screen, gonna head off, thank you for the games. Oops. Alright. No worries, River. Hope you have a good sleep. Oh yeah, this is rigged. Even if I roll, I can't actually buy this stuff. I'm going to anyway, but yeah, I can't afford these. Cheap krill? I said 2 golds tier 3 next turn. I like that. Quadro could be fine. I don't know how good lime is. Because, like, unlike garlic, this can just completely negate damage. So if we're bumping 2 5s together over and over again, then lime just, like, doubles the survivability of a Dumbo Octopus. So, I don't know. Maybe I do freeze these. It's not bad, and it's not like there's too many other things to be going for. Okay. Onwards, my team. What is... Oh, no, you said you crashed, right? We'll find a cherry eventually, right? Like, if I spend all my money this turn just on all these things, I don't really need to do that, but... Oh, sausage. It just generates more food. I like it. So I want to lime one of these. I kind of do want to just, like, play this separately. You know, stack one of these in, play this separately, try and find a frog, because then we could generate some pretty interesting stat things. I just don't know if it's a horrible idea, because I still don't actually have a use for squids yet. But I guess these don't really matter in a fight either. I could, like, bump that in, maybe. Do that. Quail chick. I did find cherries, but... I don't know. More tempted to stack together now. Ignore it. I don't think I need cherries. Sorry, you DC'd. Yeah, I saw your message. Don't worry. You're all good. Also, did that not work? I don't know if I saw that wrong. I thought I just, like, bumped into a 1-attack thing and it didn't do anything. If it doesn't also block 1-attack hits, then I'm not as into lime as I thought. Okay, well, if I stack now, we could find cuttlefish. And cuttlefish could be a pretty good late game thing. Because similar to squid, it, you know, gives ailments. But you don't need cherries to get it going. But getting a blue ring down earlier and then finding waffles could mean a lot of good scaling. So, yeah, I think I'm waiting on the combo. Yeah, I'm rolling. These don't really do anything for me. My god. It's too much. I don't know what to do with these things. Ah, it's unfortunate. No, it's not. We're fine. I thought that was going to get a free shot at my lime guy. Okay, so getting the tier 6s would be the best, but, you know, worst case scenario, I can try and find a blue ring octopus now, buy that, yeah, scale, and then we can just transform things later by pilling ammonites. Well, you know, just run it on the team, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to stack this in here. We could get more XP, but I think we buy cow. Check you as well. Oh god, there's flounder. I don't want to cow flounder. I don't actually care about this XP, like, at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna buy, like, turkey squid for a turn. Just get the second guy slightly larger. Above you. You don't have the protective equipment, but it's fine. I'll do that. Still no cherries. Squid's not very good. I've been ignoring them. But, you know, they are very big. Lobster? Lobster is definitely not a cephalopod. So, yeah. Think tentacles. Limits. Do I stack these in now? Like, you onto there, maybe? Make it really big? Like, I do think I want a cuttlefish. So yeah, stack that in, buy this, cycle that, roll once, potentially buy something. I'm keeping sausage, by the way. Yay, alright. Ambrosia is very good, and I doubt I'm selling these immediately. I'm still not buying cherries. These, I don't know when it's happening, but they're either getting sold or they're getting transformed. So I don't even want to think about getting trumpets right now. Actually using the Blue Ring Doctor on your team feels weird. Just a buy-sell thing in your head. No, me too. Nice. Dumbo Octopus. I can see a thing that way, but I don't really care. Maybe I do care. I don't know. Like, I can actually get value out of your thing if it's, like, free. Wouldn't use Cyclops. I'd rather keep these separate just because the ability actually means something. Maybe I just sell this squid. We'll sell this one for the extra money. Let's do that. Okay. So, show me something good, please. Well, definitely a miss. Good hit. Good hit. Okay, that's fine. So I'm more tempted to get Ambrosia now because I really want to not lose. And while the free roll is nice, I don't need it. So yeah, let's try and protect you. Remove 3 HP from the last enemy and make it inked. So if people have one of these, then it's, yeah, bit of guaranteed value. If they have multiple, then, yeah, can't do a whole lot. Ah, they removed some. Okay. Cycle this, get Holy Grail. Pulling a Fire Ant. That actually might help, because we keep losing fights because things are inked. But yeah, I'm not freezing that here, I think. Fish. Try and find a pill. I really need to find a Blue Ring Doctor, though. Like, cycle stuff is fine. Hold on, this is definitely happening. Do I freeze the other one, though? Actually, a bigger question. Do I buy a squid for a turn just to try and, like, avoid losing more HP? You know? Leave this at the back, try and, like, tank other people's cuttlefish. So I might move them the other way around. It's kind of cool blocking 8 damage with this, but I don't know. I don't know how important it is. It's very important there. Okay, sorry, Muffin. Oh, regular Octo. I like that. Double regular Octo. Nothing really worth stealing from there. So yeah, I think I sell this squid, and then we just, like, play both octopuses. Or I can sell both, and I can buy turkey octopuses. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So get some decent stats out that way. We do still want protective equipment, so I'm not going to bother with any of this. Probably worth freezing these. And yeah, I think this is the team then. Like, maybe transform this right to the end. You know, build an Ammonite or something. But this is a very good start. So yeah, happy to commit. Swap that around, send it. Oh yeah, can Ammonite be on your team, or is it just Mimic Octopus? Both are cephalopods, so yeah. You may have both. Yeah, I never found a Blue Ringed Octopus, but the scaling, like cycle scaling stuff is very good anyway, so I might not need to have a permanent one. So I think I'm happy to just hold on to this. I don't know, I'm never compatoing, so it's either popcorn or pancakes. And I don't think that sixes are that crazy. I'm just gonna get a pancakes and probably overwrite it like immediately. Nah, we're cycling it, so do that. Bipill blobfish. I needed you, right. I forgot I had this frozen. I needed it this turn. Whatever, it's fine. Send. So, Octopus. After attack, deal 6 damage to a random enemy, and Pancakes is before battle, give friends +2/+2. I could be rolling a lot more, because then we'd be getting some free, like, yeah, stuff from Dumbo. I just think I have better things to be doing right now. Right, yeah, so I forgot about this. Inked does reduce ability damage as well. So yeah, that's gonna, like, cripple my octopuses. So I want to try and find whatever the tier 6 one is, if I can. I'll definitely take a melon, but that has to be frontline, I think. So cycle you again. I would pill an Ammonite onto this, but we don't need to do it for a long time. So yeah, gonna leave it. Could freeze you, but I'm gonna trust we can find better, and we did. And a free honeydew. Take that. Okay. Again, if I'm buying a cockatoo, I should take the farmer cat. It's effectively the same stats. So we'll send this. You can block up to 20 damage once, and I'm keeping that at the front because I want to avoid it getting just replaced. This one doesn't matter as much. Like block 10 damage and attack for +5 once, so yeah, I'll leave it here. Just want to make sure the cuttlefish has a chance to do his thing earlier. On, see you later, Elias. Have a good rest of your day. Killed him, I'm sorry. You had such a strong start. Yeah, rip. I wish I could cycle cow and buy pizza, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna cycle cow and roll. Yeah, I'm gonna just get something out of you. Spread out the stats a bit. I will freeze you. Shame about boxfish, and I don't care that much about getting XP. And a lemon. I don't think lemon's actually any better for me than my current equipment. Was it cow on that team? Yeah, same with you. I'm gonna just ignore the XP there. At least for this turn. Like, leveling this again, it could be really good, but it might not happen for a very long time, and right now I feel like I need to stabilize. I need a lot of extra stats. Great. Oh, good food as well. Okay. So yeah, cycle this for 1 free gold, then we buy cat, we buy holy water for the 4/4, which is an 8/8, and then probably lasagna. Could try you, but I'm really not into the equipment side as much anymore. I'll make you really big. And yeah, let's just get the 2/2. I don't know if I'm going to find another cat, so this is just way more consistent. And yeah, same stats, but doesn't need a cat. It's good. There's cat cow, sure. There's waffle cow, but that's not going to work. Actually, there's Galata cow. That's just a lot better, no? Yeah. I mean, it's like 4 gold for a television, basically. It's a big team. Dude, they had like 5 HP left between everything. Such a close fight. And... I'm not really feeling the lasagna. I'm just gonna get my glider out of the way and then we can roll with Dumbo. So yeah, eats 2 food, give everything a pair, just 2-2. Doesn't have synergy with cats and stuff. But yeah, it's decent. Yeah, maybe cycle you. I could level the octopus, I just, again, don't know how much of a difference that makes. I'm not gonna. Just find, like, efficient stuff, please. Syrup, no. That might be good. Your Dumbo's giving you 3 chickpeas this game? Interesting. Oh my god. Maybe your level will have mattered. Blurring Octopus is fine to cycle, so that'd be good. Don't care about Dumbo. Cuttlefish is fine, but not great. But yeah, we really want the last Octopus there. There you go. Okay. And go again. Same deal. Try and find Octopus, but yeah, this isn't too bad, and we can cycle the blue ring. Nice. Gives me something to end on too. Definitely gonna greed. Gonna leave Flounder. And I think we just keep rolling, you know? We can get another food out of you, and if it's stat food, or potentially just a really kind of a throwaway perk thing, we could throw it on there. Don't have fine. Starfruit? I really don't know. Like, I want to find Okra, but short of Okra, I just do not care about getting Starfruit. Yeah, I'm gonna send it that way. Finally, we live. And this guy made a difference. Insane stuff. Yeah? I think I will freeze these, but am I stacking this in and then Galata cowing again? It's a shame I can't afford everything, because it'd be really cool if I could Galata cow and then, you know, end on a cuttlefish. But I feel better doing this. Can I afford something? Wait. I think I can. Yeah, that changed it. Nice. Okay, so more stats everywhere. Another cuttlefish. I do not know where to put it. Yeah, look, I'm gonna do it this way, but at some point I need to be running these further forward than I am. Cool. Hill Fire Ants. It's plus 8 attack somewhere. Onto highest tier friends, so it'd be one of these two. Onto you would be kind of cool, but yeah, I think overall doesn't really matter. So let me just kind of roll this turn. I don't need to stack the other one in. Yeah, go for another level. Try you. Magic beans. Do you want some beans? Oh, wait, no, I was going to say that's actually amazing, but I'm going to be stacking that in. If this was a different thing, you know, like if I ended on an Ammonite and then gave that the beans, then that'd be kind of cool. So maybe I should have waited, but I am still looking for chocolates and stuff on the right, so I'm going to leave it. Still not transforming you, but yeah, may come to regret that. I don't know. Like, people aren't running squids anymore, so maybe I don't need to worry about these getting replaced as much as I am. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I was behind the curve on scaling somehow, but yeah, overall not a horrible attempt, so GG's, good game everybody. Maybe having a blue ring really was the, like, important thing there. Because, yeah, they hit a level 3, so if they were finding at least, like, one waffle a turn, that's, like, 12-12 every time. Obviously not guaranteed to happen, but, yeah, could be crazy. Okay, so we've done brown cephalopods, 4 letters. And that was it out of the set packs. So yeah, there's like Transformers, 1/1s only. Try something with one of the default things again. I'm thinking 1/1s only next. So yeah, I've changed out a lot of the things that were like higher tier. I think the early tier is mostly the same. So check this one out. Rip Fruit Fly. I still kind of wanted to keep Fruit Fly in, but it also kind of upsets me when people had like, yeah, just big old Fruit Fly teams, and that beats like high tier whatevers. But yeah, for me, it wasn't a deal breaker that it wasn't a 1/1 anymore. I thought it was worth changing things up. Might win your first Keenoe lobby today? Yo, CJ, good luck. I can't remember which team you had, but you can do it. Yeah, I already got my win today, so I'm happy. It's always nice to not, like, die instantly in a game, but... yeah. I feel like I've been doing pretty well today. You like that it's no longer a 1/1? It was so annoying. It was. I think it's a fun pet, but it was kind of overpowered, you know? It just counted so many things. It's 4 o'clock. So there should be time for 2 more of these. Like this one and 1 more, and then we'll see how much time there is. Again, if I die early, we're probably getting 3, but we'll see. So mushroom pills. That's a way to get stuff, but... yeah, lots of ways. What do you mean by 1/1? I'm new here. So 1/1s only means every pet on your team has to always have 1 attack and 1 HP. You know, when they go into the fights. The usual ways to get these things are selling stoats. Because if you buy a stoat and then sell it, then you get a random 1/1 version of a pet from your current shop tier. Not including stoats themselves. Yeah, you can mushroom pill. You can pill some other things that just naturally spawn 1/1. So anything with honey, anteater, etc. Dio CJ, congrats. Yeah. Happy for you, well done. Callum, congrats to 2nd and 3rd. Yeah, sometimes I wish it was a little more clear about when, or you know, how you place. Because obviously if multiple people die on the same turn, you just kind of see the surviving things, so you think, oh, I'm that +1. Take the tier 1 toy from the pack too? Never. No, ferrets are part of this pack as much as stoat is. You know, in my mind, that's like a core part of it. We could try taking it out at some point, but I think long term, I want ferrets in here. Anyway, I'm assuming we're probably good to get going. So, yeah. Good luck, and let's begin. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing 1/1 pets only, so in this one, when you end your turn and go into the fights, every pet has to have exactly 1 HP and 1 attack. So some ways to get these, you can like sell stoats. Some things just start as 1/1, it's like Budgie and this guy. Pill some things that summon 1/1s, like anything with honey, anteater, etc. You can use mushroom pill, you can use transforms, etc. Yeah, that's the gist of it. Come on, hurry. I am kind of tempted to do something there, but I won't. Alright. With the hot carrots, and let's go. Okay. not gonna hold on to these. I wanted to play something else. Taking egg does nothing. I think we keep rolling then. Yeah, fine. Oh, that's... Wait, where is it? No, it does 2 damage to 2 random things. So I thought that was going to last for extra turns for some reason, but I think that's you. No? Did they change these? I swear the tier 1s always, like, lasted longer or something when you leveled them up. So yeah, we'll have one of these, then we can look for stoats, maybe guinea pig. I believe that's it. They did change Cuddle Toad. Okay, well, back to that. I'm not taking the Frilled Dragons, but I will take one of these. So yeah, we have a guinea pig token. And I could do another one. Like, when we get to tier 3, we can transform those into random tier 2s. So I'm not against doing it. It's a cheap way to get things down. You know, 2 gold. It doesn't have an ability, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Or I could be, like, frog swapping stuff. That might just be better. I don't know, though. If it shows up again, maybe, but right now I kind of just want to find stoats, you know? Like, this is the way I like getting things onto my team. It's random, it's fun. Maybe level it up. Do some fun stuff there. Need to look for equipment as well. Definitely want some summons soon. Cherries, I'm thinking. I saw a 1/1 mosquito in there, and I'm trying to work out what happened to make that. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a reason to get a level here. Like, I could stack something in, or yeah, I'd have to sell it actually, but yeah, I think no, we'll just get that. We'll ignore Ferret as well. And if there was ever a time to use Frog and yeah, swap stats on something, I think Iguana might be it, so. Yeah, sell this guinea pig, buy these, sell Frog, sell you. It's a bit of a weird turn, but you know, might help in the future. I think I'm going to be looking for Anteater. But again, it's better to have things down than not, so I will freeze. So yeah, start a battle, gain the popcorn perk and 1 HP. Enemy summoned or pushed, deal 2 damage to it. So ideally, we keep this alive somehow, and then that can clear up any other summons that people are doing. But yeah. With a semi-empty team and scary toys everywhere, not too likely to help. There we go, water review. So yeah, we'll try one of those. Transform a pet into another one from the same tier with any tier 3 food perk. Bit of a shame, because I am going to lose the cherries I just bought, but yeah. Oh god, it gave me cucumber. Yeah, I'm going to have to sell that. Or, you know, buy different equipment, but I'm not taking any of these. I'm rolling again if I don't find good equipment. Oh. This just doesn't fit onto my team. I think I might just sell that. Let's do this. But sure. The stoat, nice. And again. Survive. We still lose. And they had the scarier thing as well. Yeah, I just need things down. Blue dragon, that's very good. Okay, start a battle, gain a trumpet for every friend behind, and give friends a head +1 mana. I think we do get screwed if they die early. I'm trying you again. Hey. Take less damage from abilities, and before attack, transform into a baby urchin. That's pretty good. Okay, but yeah, you. I think we're gonna run it there, so we can have like an extra 1 damage snipe when you die, and then all of these just 3 trumpets. Definitely freeze that. Cherries on here makes sense, but that's definitely the next thing I sell. But I do want to cherry something, and I want to protect you, so I'm gonna put it on here, I think. I kind of want to greet with the stoat. Try and find more XP and get a level 2 one. There's a little ferret on that team. Okay, it didn't really make a difference, but they muted my main guy. Okay, so I can protect you now. I think I will, but it only does 2 damage, and there's going to be a lot scarier summons coming in now. You know, like if I can't insta-kill a bus or a monkey, then does it actually make a big difference? I have no idea. Transforms, nah. Hold on, are any of these 1-1 by default? No. It was the closest, but no. Transform. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to get you leveled up. Like the next tier, maybe. For that reason, I might freeze avocado, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, again, the rule is when it goes into the fight, it needs to be 1-1. So you're allowed to gain stats outside of that, like in the fight and summon anything, but yeah, it's just start a battle. Or you end of turn, however you want to think of it. Ferret is very good, but I'd have to sell something up, and I don't really want to do that, so yeah, I'm gonna buy avocado, I'm gonna buy a banana, and then yeah, we're just gonna roll a bit, try and find it. I was gonna say it's stoat, but yeah, pilling an anteater is a very easy way to get to level 3. Like, I normally like having at least one of these down, because then you can just buy a load of Competo onto that one thing, and then, yeah, get a level 3 high tier thing. So I definitely think I freeze it, I just don't know how I'm making room. You're the least consistent, so maybe you're the next thing to get sold, but I don't know. Blowfish is kind of awkward with 1 HP and no equipment or synergy. This is one other person like me out there. Oh, even closer. Survived a hit. Incredible stuff. Okay, so we're looking for chocolates, we're looking for a pill. We're looking for more stoats, that's kind of it. I could take bananas maybe, but I really don't want to have to rely on that. And dude, I don't know. I could freeze ferret as well. Like, it's gonna make sense to cycle it when I do the other stuff here. Yes. Okay, so what? We can sell blowfish. I doubt I'm gonna bother trying to transform it, so I think I sell blowfish, cycle this, buy pill, anteater. Shame I can't buy the banana as well, but yeah, decent turn. Just roll it, try and find the last chocolate stuff. Okay, so mana onto those, let's get 2 trumpets. Positioning's still probably okay. There's a 4-1 when you were scrolling. I can't see it. I'll try and have a look next turn, but yeah. It's hard enough for me to get through my own turns. I can't, like, properly police this. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, that was insane. Iguana definitely MVP that round. And I don't know. I could take avocado for Competo, but besides that, I'm really only rolling for chocolates and stoat. I could still get different equipment, but, you know, I'd rather to 6 stuff, mushroom, whatever's out of here. Chocolates. I'll buy this avocado. Okay, we just need to find 1 chocolate, and then we have a level 2 tier 6. So that'll be very nice. I'm assuming I'm getting rid of the ghost kitten at that stage. I have to be kind of afraid of you. Woodpecker's always terrifying. This double red dragon. Yeah, you're right. There was a team with a mosquito and frilled dragon or something with too much attack. Or just stats in general. That was very close. Hey, there we go. Alright, I'm going to say goodbye to Ghost Kitten then. Let's just buy these stoats, level it up. So, sell, summon a level 2 pet from your current shop tier is a 1-1. Please be good. Pteranodon. Friend faints, resummon it behind this is a 1-1, works 2 times per battle. So I don't think I can use this in the shop phase. But, you know, I could use it to, like, cycle Hooper Bird, maybe. I think there's definitely going to be better uses for that, but that'll do for now, maybe. Mushroom just to bring it back. Sure. There we go. Okay, so we can get started on the ant at least, if I'm not dead next turn. I am pretty afraid, but yeah, we'll see how this can do. Joseph, happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Lost after getting Beluga and Wolf. Ooh. I forgot. That thing was level 2. I could have used it on 2 things. I don't think it would have mattered because they had some really crazy stuff there, but yeah, I could have shuffled that down. Like, at least 1 more slot there. Okay. Well, GG's. Not my best run, but yeah, good luck to the rest of you. Okay, I think I'm going to queue something up and take a quick break, and we'll maybe do a speedy game of something. Yeah, no, I said we were going to do, like, max 2 pets only, so I think we might do that in the Unicorn pack. So I'm going to bump this to, like, 50. I'm going to move it to 50, yeah. Max 2. So this isn't 2 slots, this is just max 2 different pets. It's like, on your team, you can have, like, 3 Bargus and a couple of unicorns, you know, that kind of thing. Just max 2 different things. But I'm going to be back in a minute, so yeah, excuse me. All right. Okay, give me a second. I need to change the titles and stuff, but we will start very soon. Okay, so yeah, again, this is just 2 different pets. You are allowed a full team, but in terms of the actual pets you're allowed, it is at most 2 different things. So think same only, except you can have 2 things. Just so we get that very clear at the start. But yeah, we're gonna jump in now, I think. So there should be, I mean, should easily be time for another one after this. But yeah, good luck. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're in the Unicom pack, and we're doing a slightly speedy game of max 2 different pets only. So basically, when you end your turn and go into the fights, you can have at most 2 different types of pets. So it's similar to same only, except you can have 2 things. So yeah, if I take like Bargast, say, then that's going to be one of my 2 things. You can pivot, but you have to do that later. Or, you know, swap all in one turn. I don't know. And I'll take a Tsuchinoko, that's fine. And rip, I did not find a duplicate. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be running Tsuchinokos and Bargast for now. I'm imagining that next turn we play all these separately, and then, yeah, swap out my Tsuchinoko for whatever my tier 3 is on combo. Yeah, nice. Okay, start a battle, make the last perkless enemy spooked, so they take 1 extra damage. And start a battle, jump to the front, and gain 1 XP. Nothing crazy, but hopefully good enough to get a draw. And it looks like we're good in terms of cheating. So that's great news. And Taze, welcome. I never had so much trouble frog swapping. Definitely not doing 1-1s only on mobile in the future. I did see you saying something about like swapping between 1-1s. Yeah, I can't relate. I haven't done like a frog thing on mobile for a very long time. Also, what is this? I thought I was safe. I should have just had a combo. Like, if I had synergy, like, yeah, they had, what, Mermal and Tsuchinoko, I think. If I had, like, Alchemides Pengobble, that could have been something, maybe. But, oh well. Griffin! If I sell that, then I'm kind of locking in on a tier 2, and it might not even be a very good one. And it would take forever to show up, so I'm not loving it. I just don't know how good Mandrake is going to be. But I'll take it. Yeah, this is awkward. I'm not even a big fan of my Bargast. Don't know how to use it. Oh, course is bad. I have 2 things that give ailments. Alright, just eat that. Thunderbird's decent. There we go, okay. Start a battle, give the second nearest friend ahead plus 3 mana. Second nearest. Okay, so what? I think if this is in the second position, it does give it to the thing immediately in front. So we can have mana onto you, and then mana here. Wall Chicken's fine, but I do probably want to pivot from Bargast ASAP, so maybe I look for my remaining XP. Yeah. Okay. What's the rule? Max 2 different pets only. Okay. That's a shame. That was like not a horrible matchup for me. At least in terms of they had very like low attack healthy things, and I did have spooked, but yeah, that wasn't crazy, unfortunately. Chimera. Thunderbird Chimera could be very good. It would mean selling up Bargasts, though. Like, faint summon a 3/3 and spend mana to give it +1/+2. I think we freeze. I'm going to make these kind of strange. Maybe not. We'll do 1. Let's keep going. Yeah, okay. I think next turn we're going to sell up the Bargas, and I'm going to run Thunderbirds and Chimera for a bit. And then we can maybe stick with Chimera forever and then just find a better mana source. Do this again? Even more attack? Sure. Even more? Probably too much. Leveling you would be very helpful. Ideally, we just get a second one and we put it here, and then, yeah, level 1 here, level 2 there. So we're kind of far away from that happening. Might be better off just changing yours. So I imagine that's also going to get one shot. I don't know. Just in case it doesn't, we'll do that. Like, maybe it's going to catch a stray from, like, a tiny mana snipe. Would hate for it to die because of that. But, yeah, you should have 6 mana, so we're getting a decent-sized summon afterwards. Yeah, okay. Alright, more of this. Probably wouldn't pivot mana source yet, but rock is pretty good. If I had like a whole team of them, then maybe, but yeah, I'm thinking no. Ambrosia you or something, but come on, I just want to find more of this right now. Not sure. Okay. Still not bad, and you know, I can stack that in there and then we still get the same mana. If and when we find the Chimera. Jeez, 1 HP. God, it's so upsetting. Give something +3 attack and also convert 2 HP into attack. It would be better for you, but that's not what makes a difference here. Yeah, I'm doing this. Gingerbreads. Maybe. I don't think anything's big enough to really benefit from Ambrosia. Besides you, but we are using the gingerbread, so... yeah, put that on there, and then next time we find XP, it can go on there as well, and we're mostly set up okay. So we're getting 6 mana here. Oh wait, it's just 3 there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing this. So we're gonna do that, then we're gonna swap these around, so... you're gonna be summoning 2 things instead, so I want the better Thunderbird to be going on to there. But ideally, I'm not using the Thunderbirds at all, and we find, like... I think Sleipnir would be too difficult, but... oh, Winter Spirit isn't even in here, right? You know what? I'm afraid. I'm gonna buy a mana potion. We're gonna freeze this. Yeah, and I think we just level some stuff up next turn and then work out how we're going to survive a pivot. Because I definitely don't think I can win just with this. Like, it's great right now, but it's going to fall off pretty hard, I think. Oh, so much. So much stuff. Try one of these first. Team Spirit. Dude, I wish I could do Sea Serpent, but I can't survive that without better mana gen. Maybe I do just take Team Spirit and we use that for some stats while I'm buying these. Maybe. I'm gonna freeze that, but I'm not convinced. I probably do just have to run this into the ground. I don't think we're surviving a pivot in this position. Like, if I buy enough big mana potions for the Chimera, maybe I can afford to sell out my backline, but... yeah. I think Behemoth is probably the only thing that's big enough for me to survive the change with. But I don't even think it's very good. So yeah, am I just going crazy on you? Just the levels, you know, I can stack that in maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna commit. I think it's gonna be too awkward to try and do anything else. So let's do something like this. And yeah, we're still looking pretty okay. Like, we're getting 9 mana onto here from you and 3 onto here from the other one. And you're gonna be summoning 3 things. There is room for it. Very close. Yeah, double down. Yeah, a rock would have been cool, but I just don't see it happening. If I do it, I'm gonna lose so many stats that I think I would just lose the 2 turns in a row and then it's over. Need to find Sepna and a bunch of Peaches of Immortality. This is gonna be way too difficult. I almost think I'd be better off buying a Behemoth and then, like, Competo and praying it just turns into a Sepna. Because, you know, we can definitely get more mana than from this combination. Again, I just don't think I survived doing it. Double Behemoth. No. I could try the Water of Youth. Behemoth, though. But yeah, that's a 1 in 9. And I'd have to sell up this turn. That's pretty horrible, so... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It means we can change the equipment. That's not happening. There's Sepna, there's a mana potion. I think we try then. Like, what was it? Give the frontmost thing like half as much mana as it has attack. This game has been asking you to pivot to Behemoth. Yeah, but I didn't find any at the same time to that like last turn. If I knew I was gonna find 4 in like 2 turns, then I would have been a lot more receptive, I think. So drink me liquids. No, that's the other one. We need eat me cake. But yeah, I think I just keep doing this for now. We need to try and find at least a second Sepna. I might die if I don't buy this, but also I roll the eat me cake. I'll freeze it. I think we might be dead anyway, though. I don't have equipment. I'm only really surviving because I'm buying, yeah, like consumable food. That's crazy big. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I tried. It wasn't a horrible attempt. I just really wanted to try and make a final pivot to, like, make it to the end game. But yeah. GG's, GG's. And yo, Wonders! Congrats on winning the 1-1 game. Yeah, sorry I missed that. Let's see, it is 4:24. So yeah, easy time for one more. And I'm feeling the transform pack the most, I think. So this is any pet that has an ability that either transforms itself or transforms another thing. That is not the same as having transform synergy, so there's no stuff like, I don't know, the Mannequin and Blue-Throated Macaw. Giant Pangaseous is literally just Transformers. Okay. Go back to 70. Tran. Yeah, assuming the 1-1 lobby ended like a couple of minutes ago, then they probably synced up pretty well. At least with me dying. So yeah, filler game did its job. Transformers only, yep. So again, any pet that either can transform or has an ability to transform something else. That does mean for stuff like, you know, Flounder and I can't remember what it's called now, the tier 4 monkey thing, that these things pairs, you're allowed the version that can transform, not the version that gets transformed. I'm not good at explaining, but yeah, the rule is things that transform. It just gets more complicated if I have to, like, explain beyond that. Okay. Anyway, I'm happy to jump in, so good luck, let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We're doing Transformers only, so in this one you can only use pets that have an ability that either transforms themselves or transforms something else. So for the sake of this lobby, we're using these 2 at tier 1, these 5 at tier 2, these 2 at tier 3, these 6, these 2, and these 4. So those are all your things. All food is allowed, anything goes to the shop phase. If you find a sloth, you're allowed that as well. Can I find a second thing to play? Nope, alright. Yeah, we're gonna leave that duckling. I wouldn't have minded it earlier, but we're probably going to end up stacking these together, and I hate wasting stats, so... yeah. Decent. Bad. Alright, another apple, try and not lose. So before battle, transform into any level 1 pet from tier 1. I think we got a given that fight, which did literally nothing, and that's kind of common. And yeah, Fruity, you can't have Cuddle Toad. Guys, please, this isn't... I don't know how to explain these things more than I do, you know? It's just the pets that have transform abilities. It's not like pets that have transform abilities and then any other pets, if it interacts with it. Ostrich Cheetah, yeah, there's a handful of people running basilisks and other things. Oh, okay, well they corrected it at least, and we're both max HP, so who cares, I guess. Titus Shrew, very happy. I do love a rollaway monkey, but it wouldn't be crazy with my current setup. So I think I'd probably wait on the combo and we can maybe go for tier 4 instead. But yeah. Love that. Half tempted to frog swap. Or maybe I do stack these to frog swap now. I'd rather make a giant shrew, but I don't think I do. I think we just try and find other things to play, and that is crazy. Okay. Let's run triple, because I want maximum money. So start the battle, transform into a level 1 weasel. That's just faint, gain a gold next turn. And yeah, I think I am waiting on level ups. I don't know though, like these 3 are very good to have down. But like, if I stack those together or something next turn, then I could have 4 Titus Shrews. Like that's a lot of money. Proboscis. Dangerous. You can have that on your... oh no, it's started turn actually, so yeah, it'd be difficult to cheat with that, but yeah, it's still something you need to be wary of. And I do think I'm going to greed. I'm going to stack the Aromatic Cats. And we found a rollaway. I definitely don't care about the other thing. So rollaway's cool if we have a big thing, or we can use it with like Tadpole or Golden Tamarin type stuff. With Shrews, it's really bad. Might be bad with Aromatic Cat now that you have a better ability, probably. I'm just going to roll. I don't feel like I'm in a good position to use that. I'm going to do this, though. Teehee. Oh, Pygmy Hog. That's nice. Maybe flamingos and stuff. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, so 5 enemy attacks, transform into a 5/5 angry Pygmy Hog with garlic. Do not hate it. I also do not hate that I didn't lose. Okay. So, I'm thinking we stack that into there. I'm hoping that turns into like a, 8/8, but I'm not entirely sure. And then, yeah, lots of decent things we could find. So I'm hoping I get one of them. 7-7 rip. Okay, I think I do Cockatoo, but yeah, there's a good chance the stats get wasted, so we're just gonna pray that doesn't happen. We can keep double true for a while, that's okay, I guess. I'm just gonna make you larger. Yeah. And fur-bearing trouts? I can put that onto it. Like, I'm not gonna get protective equipment for a very long time, so you know, if it's this big, just having a big snipe after it does its job. It's probably good. Cherries onto Pygmy Hog, because that's not going anywhere either. Yeah. Caterpillar works with the Purple Monkey and Sifaka, yep. I don't always love Caterpillar, because you just end up with... No, we're good. You end up in a situation where you're just kind of copying the stats from a really big thing that also probably had an ability, so... Yeah. Can be fine if you don't have good stuff yourself, but I like to be the person with the big stuff. More HP, go for it. More attack? It would have been nice getting some avocados, but yeah, I mean, like, this thing is not going anywhere. So I think I'm pretty happy to just keep dumping everything I can onto it. I still want it to die because I want the money, but yeah, we're not committing to anything else. I'm not freezing any of these. Next turn, we're rolling, and we want, like... I don't even know if I want a Fairy Armadillo anymore. I want Bonobo and Golden Tamarind, mainly. And yeah, find Crow, maybe Cycle Cockatoo, but might get wasted. At least until I get a tier 4. Like, we can get rid of the Aeromote cats whenever. Kind of just use that to get my stats on here. Also, yo, Synergy? Aeromote cat did something? I will sell that, but I'm gonna see if I can find something better to put it on first. I think I would always use a Golden Tamarind, so I'd, yeah, rather get it there if I can. Go to the view, there is Bonobo. So yeah, start of turn, transform into the frontmost friend, so that is perfectly legal to run. Don't know where to put it though. I'm probably going for level 3 Titer or something, right? So this is fine anywhere. I'm gonna put it on you because it's funny. Ooh. Now I'm unsure. I think I sell Aeromote Cat and I stack that. I actually don't need to stack it. I can just keep doing these. I could run both of them at the front and not transform into anything. But I don't know when I'm finding a better thing, so I'm just gonna get like a load of shrews. I'm happier with it. I'll work out how to stack them later. No, I needed the snipe to go to the back. Yeah, if we hit there, I think we were fine. Okay. So, tier 5, lots of good cycle stuff. The actual Transformers, not very good. Tier 6 has a lot of interesting stuff. I think Silky is going to be the best, but you can definitely do some funky stuff with Hooded Seal. Because Friend transformed, transform it back down to a level 1, so this does transform things. So it means you could use it with, like, Galata and Founder type stuff to get, like, those to do things. Having said that, I'm going to do some stacking this turn, because I do want to cycle. I like that more than Puppy, so sure. And it's just like Crow. I'm probably putting it down on one of these. Let's try this. I'm gonna put that down on you. Golden, fine. Alright. This is painful. I'm rich, but yeah, these are not the fights I want. Okay, so Golden Tamarind. I think I am playing that, and I think I'm just dumping it to the front. You know, let you get the thing there. Stack you in here as well. Let me just keep rolling. So yeah, red panda. You can't actually, you know, you can use a red panda. You can't transform it into any random tier 6 and then just run that. So yeah, that's just in the pack for the sake of having it in the pack. I do kind of want double golden tamarin. I can still stack you into there, and that's not too bad. Bedded seal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that work. No, I don't think I do. I think we roll... I rolled pills. No. I wanted that. I needed the pill because it's mammoth, and I'm getting rid of my backline next turn. Probably. That's also a horrible target for my thing. You buy Red Panda, but deny the transform. Yeah, no, my point is I don't want people buying Red Panda and then running, like, behemoths, you know? Like, yeah, the point is Red Panda is a transformer, not, like, any random thing that you get from a Red Panda. I'm also probably just buying all of this, you know? Like, we can stack all these in and then roll a little bit for the mammoth. No, bro. Yeah, I mean, Cell Pygmy. It's done a great job, but don't really need it anymore. I'm thinking Gariel Bonobo to try and not lose. Sniping a low health enemy or getting like Melon. Melon would be very nice. I just don't know how safe I am. I'm gonna try it. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do you first. Like we can get more money with the other Titan Shrew, but yeah, I need to try and not lose, and this is probably the best way to start like working my way towards that. Neither of them died. All right, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so yeah, do this. Red Panda, Golden Tamarin, Golden Tamarin, Golden Tamarin, Red Lipped Batfish. Well, that is cheap XP, so I'm still kind of into that. Wow, it missed. Okay, pill this. And I'm just gonna buy the Red Panda. Again, if it turns into something that isn't a transform, then we can just skip. Or I could do you and roll for a pill. It's not horrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see if we can find a pill this turn. We already have a better toy. Don't really care about the other things there. And nah. Nah, okay. Alright, so going to Melon U. I should have had it further back last turn, but yeah, I didn't want to confuse myself and end up not putting the Melon on it this turn. How did you get transformed? What happened? Oh, they had a Batfish, right? I assume. Okay, I need a Silky. Oh, even more money? I mean, I'm greedy, but I'm probably not that greedy. I'm going to Lemon U because eventually we're getting rid of this other Titan Shrew. We're probably getting rid of both of them at some point, but yeah. I don't know how to do this. I don't want Bonobo to copy you. Yeah. I just want my money. Whatever, okay. So, at the very least, you're gonna get leveled up next turn very easily. I do want to find a Silky. Yeah. Yeah, dude, my weasel things, they do not need to be here. They are doing nothing for me. And I'm happy to try and get these to level 3 or something. I'm going to build a blobfish first. Let's make these larger. Golden Tamarin, Golden Tamarin, Golden Tamarin, Fair Armadillo, Ammonites. I'm I mean, I like that it's probably Golden Tamarin XP, but that didn't work out last time. And I do need a toy for next turn, so... Yeah, I think we're just... doing this. Maybe you. You're going to be big. I think we... Yeah, focus on getting that to level 3. So next turn we can stack that in, cycle Mongoose, try and find some other stuff to do. Pray we get extra money this turn for once. Teehee. This is cool though. There's a decent amount of variety. It's not like every team is the same thing. Yay, I got some of my money. And a little bit of scaling. Good stuff. A decent toy, but yeah, we'll do Mongoose. And yeah, now I'm thinking we actually do just keep the tighter shrews. Let's do it that way around. But yeah. I don't know, the Silky makes sense. I just don't see why I should pivot anymore. Frick. I mean, I probably should. Yeah, I think we get this down. Okay. So I'm assuming next turn I sell this Tighter Shrew, and then this is my comp from then on. Or it could be interesting. I think we freeze that. So yeah, start a battle, transform 2 nearest friends behind into any useful level 1 tier 6 Faint Pets. So we basically get the value out of the start a battle stuff, and then we can retransform them into Faint stuff. So hopefully getting double value, and if it turns into something really good, like a Hydra if it's really big, then that'd be great. So yeah, I'm sorry, Shrew, but your time is up. I need a cycle space. I'm gonna level you. Okay. Another Silky. Decent thing to end on. I think we do. Unless you're like guaranteed to be a cheaper Silky, but nah. Although... I was thinking of doing it this way, but then I'm gonna be overwriting you into a lower tier thing. Which I do not want to do. Still find better equipment. There's a pill. So yeah, we're just gonna play this at the back. He's just hanging out at the moment. And can I stop getting Ammonites? They're not the worst, but I want the other fancy things if I can. Different equipment. I want protection for you, because I am going to keep the Tighter Shrew now, I think. Let's see if we can get something there. Durian's probably a little bit better. Nothing crazy, but sure. And yeah, stack in. Fill this. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to do you because it's immediate value. But yeah, I think your level's probably more important. So, questing Beast. I still like having the open space. I'm not going to end with Excalibur yet. That's fine. No cow, so I don't want Flounder. It's all very good. Okay. So, before battle, transfer to any useful level 3 starter battle pet from tier 5. And yeah, it's going to turn to a level 2 Faint Pet. I want to see something insane. Crocodile that killed a pygmy thing. Amazing. Yeah, we have Orca Hydra. This is why I wanted a Silky. It's very good. I'm also loving my money. Like, I'm getting so much XP and stats from just, yeah, buying shop stuff that I think Tighter Shrew is very good. It's doing a great job. We'll open with that. I'm going to freeze Starfruit. Sure. Still sure. I do want to change your equipment, and we can probably do better than Lemon. But lemon isn't bad. We are very big. Like, I think I'm one of the bigger teams, not by a lot, but yeah. Oh, never mind. That's a huge backline. And the Durian actually helped quite a lot. Amazing. These are horrible things to end up at the back, but this is going well. Cycle that for free gold. So Golden Tamarin, Fairy Armadillo, Aeromote Cat, Rella Batfish, Fairy Armadillo. So we really only want the the Golden Tamarin out of that. It's not like crazy high odds, but even if it misses, it's 1 gold, and there's not a whole lot of stuff for me to do, so worth looking for. And we did get 1. Definitely think I'm going to cycle this. I can just end on this separately for a turn. But yeah, let's make you a bit bigger, see what the star fruits are. Don't want a carrot. Definitely don't want a strawberry jam. Mushroom could be fine, but I don't know what we're actually summoning. I'm going to try it. Running out of time, too. Yeah. Okay, so I'm hoping this turns into something that actually benefits from a mushroom. Oh. Well, it would have been great. Maybe. I don't know. It had another Phoenix in front, but... yeah. It got replaced. Top 5. I do still feel like I'd be better off just with, like, a melon or something at my front, so I'm gonna still look. Yggdrasil? This guy has a tomato. It would be nice. It'd be nice to just end with something, but I don't think this is when I do it. Maybe I get a tomato myself? Doesn't really do anything against this team. Or any of the teams. Yeah, I think we maybe mostly leave that. Okay, so we're gonna end that with an empty space. Should try and not do that so much at this stage. But we might be fine. Lovely. Okay, so we have that. I'm thinking we just end with a coconut then. If you were larger, that would be nice, but it's still decent against these teams, I think. What's funny is that whatever this equipment is potentially the most scary thing there. I don't know. I mean, we can take out a third of this thing's HP. But I think we kind of do the same just by hitting it really hard twice. I'm gonna level you as free, and we can probably find something else. Give that to you. I'm gonna hold on to this. That's fine. We don't end on anything, but that's decent. Okay, go. All level 3. Do me proud, team. It's not looking bad. Amazing. One more turn. Okay, I think we're overwriting tomato. Yeah. I don't know that, like, Silky doesn't even have to be Coca Bean. Before attack transform to an exact copy of a random enemy. They don't have many impressive things. Like, the most impressive thing they're going to have is probably this. Potentially whatever these turn into with the Silky. So I can give you a tomato instead, it just doesn't change too much. Let me just say goodbye to tomato and cycle a bunch. So yeah, let's make you scarier. I know this is just making their own whatever it is that's copying me scary, but I'm fine. Freeze this, roll 1, see if we can find another thing to play. I'm not gonna play a caterpillar. And I can't play any of those, okay. Alright, so when you die, we get a random 6 damage snipe. If it pops a melon somewhere, then that's great. And they are going to have summons, but they're still looking pretty good. Great. Okay, clean. That's a fun one to win. Transformers only. GG's, everybody. Yeah, fun game. Not a bad one to end on either. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, we had some good lobbies today. Okay, well, that is it from me. I need to get up and stretch my legs properly, so... yeah, thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed the lobbies. Oh yeah, first and last... won the first and last lobbies of the day, yeah. That's cool. If only I could do like every stream like that. You know, strong start, strong finish. Questionable middle. Enjoy your evening, thank you. One more. Nah, I need to get something to eat. I'm hungry. Do a crony lobby when there are only crows and nothing else and no chocolate. Well, at least there's also Farmer Crow, but I don't think I'm into that. But yeah. Okay, I'm off. See you next time, everybody. Bye.